If you read jewelryverse.com, you'll probably remember that I had my iPhone stolen over the summer, and that the amazing people at Samsung heard my story and offered to send me a phone that I could use until my contract with AT&T allowed me to buy a new phone at a discounted price. I'm having to buy a computer. Like, I wasn't ready to also buy a little mini computer to carry with me. They were fabulous, and they sent me the Samsung Galaxy Note. And I want to share it with you today, some highlights parenting with the Samsung Galaxy Note. First of all, just so you can see, this is the Note. It looks like a little white book. It actually comes with a black back. They sent me this cover as well. The cover clips right onto the back, so it's not like something that's going to encase your phone. It's already big enough. So this clips right onto the back, and then what's cool about this is it works as a book that you can open and close, so it protects the screen. The other thing is, here's the listening hole, and here's where you speak on the bottom. So you can talk like this so that your face isn't hitting the keys. That was one of my biggest issues with the iPhone. I would be talking to someone and then like my cheek would hit and they would be on mute, or I'd hit hold, or I'd hang up on them because it was always hitting. So you don't have to worry about that with the Samsung with this cover. It's one of my favorite things about the phone. The phone is a little awkward because it's so much bigger. It's a mini tablet. In fact, you can get an idea of how big it is with this. My hands being small, when I talk on it, it does cramp a little bit. And because it's so big, it's a little awkward on my face. In fact, one of the comments people give to me all the time is, wow, that's a phone? Like, what is that? Because it's smaller than, you know, a tablet, but it's bigger than a regular phone. And so it is a little, like, different to hold on to and get used to. I definitely recommend investing in a Bluetooth if you have this phone. You know, Bluetooth works, it syncs right in, you have that on your ear and you can talk all the time and you're not worried about holding something against your face. Definitely a highlight for the phone would be, you know, if you're buying the phone, invest in a Bluetooth. They're pretty inexpensive. You know, see how you feel about it. They even have fashion ones now, which of course you know I like. So one of my areas that I was not prepared for with my iPhone when it was stolen was I didn't have it password protected. As soon as I got this phone, I password protected it. There are all different options. You can do a pattern with your fingers, you can do numbers, you can do letters. So I set mine up to password protect it, and I just unpassword protected it. The phone is, you know, it's very similar to any other phone. This is an Android-based phone, and you use the Play Store. I had an Android before, my iPhone, and I did not like the App Store, or whatever they called it back then, like shopping or something. And this was a 1.5 years ago. It was really hard to find anything. And it was very unuser-friendly. Like, you had to know the exact name of something, and then you would search it, and only sometimes the app you wanted would come up. So in the past 1.5 years, I've really found that the App Store has grown, and it's become much more user-friendly. It has... I have my screensaver on really fast. It's Google Play is the store. You can search right away for anything. Here's a discount, kind of like a highlight that they're selling. And then here's games. Looks like Dark Shadows is really big on rentals, I guess because it's Halloween month. Games they love. Here's apps, music, magazines, movies, and TV and books. It's very, like, you just go to what you're looking for. And then it has recommended for you. It's recommending WordPress. It must know I'm a blogger. It's recommending a song, Cher Lloyd's Want You Back, and then here's some books that it recommends, songs and books, and then some games, and, you know, like Sea Stars, that's a hot one right now for kids, and obviously it's addicting for adults. So it's just, it really tracks what you're interested in, and it's highlighting a whole lot of things. It's very user-friendly. Another thing that, as I'm here, I'll show you, the animation on the Samsung Galaxy Note is fabulous. It's so smooth. I feel like when I'm turning pages, when I'm doing anything, it's just very easygoing. And I really like that. Down here, you have 4 buttons. This is your settings. You know, it gets you hit that to do some things like look at your apps, redeem a coupon, accounts, settings, help, further settings, help. So that's that button. And on just about any app that you open, you can click that to get further into it. This is your home button, takes you home. Back button will take you back. If you're on the internet, it takes you back a page just like it does on your, if you're on Chrome or Firefox or anything else. And you always have a search button, and it takes you straight to Google. So all I have to do to get on Google now, this was something that was such a challenge a few years ago. Getting to Google, I couldn't figure out how to get to Google when I had my old Android. Now I hit the button and I'm on Google right away. So I'm going to search for something. You know, maybe I need to know where the nearest place to get my nails done. I'll put nails. I'll put my town. And look at that. As soon as it loads, I'm on Google. That's a great thing. It's right there. The other really cool thing that I learned about this is if you press on this search button longer, you get a choice of using a voice search. I actually have it, I have it hooked up for QR Droid. So, because my kids love QR codes. So they're always like, search this, search this. So I have it so that if I hit the search button and I hold it for a little while, QR Droid comes up. I can click on QR Droid and scan a code. I can do a voice search or a voice talk. I've been using voice search a lot. So I go to voice search. I say, call Debbie. It listens. And here it says, I say call Debbie. No, I say call Debbie. It caught the whole thing and I can just now click it. And it will take me, oh, it's taking me to Google for I say call Debbie. If I hadn't said I say first, let's try that again. Ready? I'm going to do a voice search now. Call Debbie. It found it, and now it found it, and will just start calling Debbie. I hit call Debbie, and now it's dialing. And that was actually, you got a peek at what the phone looks like, but I'm not going to bother Debbie right now. It does have a speaker. The speaker's really good. I can hold the phone in the front seat of my minivan, and in the back seat, my big guy can listen in the back row. You can set the screensaver to not be like so quick. Mine flips off right away while I'm talking. You scroll through a lot of pages here to get from one thing to another. I have tons of apps in here. More applications are here. It comes with about 3 pages, maybe 2.5 pages worth of apps, and then you can of course put your own on. It's in alphabetical order, which for me, I love that. You can access your calendar really easily. Pulled it right up. Here's October. I am using this all the time now. This is now my calendar, so I really like the way the calendar is set up. And let's see. Emails, web, the whole thing's on here. Using it for kids, I'm going to do in a subsequent video as well to just show you some tips on using your Android and specifically your Samsung Galaxy Note, because the Samsung Galaxy Note has this enormous screen and it makes it really good to use with kids. See you later.